box. They put a little box, and as soon as they do it in blue text, we've noticed. Me and this math teacher friend, we call this the tyranny of the blue text. The tyranny of the blue text is when math teachers or math textbook writers just mindlessly tell you to execute some proof by like some meaningless, unsupported algebraic manipulation that you never would have thought of in a million years. Yes?
You wrote all of that in blue.
Yeah, I know. That's just a coincidence. If you're doing a proof and you don't actually understand why you're doing any of the steps that you're doing, then it's like worthless pedagogically. Are beautiful things happening? What's happening that's so beautiful? I mean, right? Do you like to see the answer now? You should. A little bit. Wait. Stay with me, class. What is this? What is this limit?
G of x times the derivative of that.
Yeah, right? I can now, I mean, here, the key move here is that I'm simply allowed to pull out g of x, right? Because this limit as h goes to 0. So since this limit as h goes to 0, g of x is a constant with respect to that limit. So this is just g of x times the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. But Julian says, dude, that is just f prime by the definition of the derivative. Agree? Whoa. So this is g of x times f prime of x. Wait, we're not done. Over here, since I'm taking the limit as h goes to 0, I can again pull out the f of x because it's a constant with respect to this limit. So this is g of x plus h minus g of x all over h. And that is just f of x times g prime of x by the definition of the derivative. And now we're left with this weird nonsense over here. Who has an idea? Yeah?
As h goes to 0, I would say that it approaches just actual 0.
One word. Give me one word. Split it up. Yes. Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing, Alex, but we need to split it up. If we split it up, we get the limit as h goes to 0 of, this is a little bit subtle, is the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h times, I'm applying the limit of a product, which is the product of the limits rule, provided both the limits exist, let's see if they do, times the limit as h goes to 0 of g of x plus h minus g of x. But like, there's only one h to go around, which I think is what you were saying, right? With me? Oh, he's having a moment. So what is this? What is this limit? F prime of x, which we assume to exist. And what's that limit?
H times g prime.
Wait, what?
H times g prime is h goes to 0.
Wait, that is?
0.
That is just 0. Yeah, that is actual 0. Ta-da! The product rule. Oh yeah, that's what this is called. This is called the product rule. This is an extremely awesome and powerful differentiation rule, which tells you that the derivative of the product of two functions is the derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. Bam. And now, suddenly, I can do many things.